Imagine you only have 24 hours in New York City. I'm gonna walk you through the best places to go in 24 hours. New York has a lot of options and you can easily get lost in the touristy traps. This list I'm gonna provide you is everything that you can realistically hit in 24 hours. All of these restaurants we are going to go to today.
Yo, somebody have a new favorite. You've never seen a more beautiful bite than this. I guarantee you that.
You cannot come to New York City without a New York City bagel. This is one of the most controversial items on the list. You ask 10 people, they're gonna give you 10 different answers. But you haven't asked the expert. I've spent 10 plus years in New York City. I've tried hundreds of bagels. It doesn't get better than Tompkins Square Bagel, and I'm gonna show you why. All right, this is vital what I'm about to say. Pay very close attention to this order. I'm going to do an everything bagel, half scoop toasted butter on both sides, bacon, egg, and cheese. I'm also going to do a French toast bagel, half scoop toasted buttered with birthday cake cream cheese.
Name for the order?
Morpheus.
All right, when you get to the front, give them this.
Perfect.
Have a good day, guys.
Thank you. Okay, a lot went into this order. A rookie move is to not get the scoop, but you don't want to go double scoop. Half scoop is the perfect amount of bread. If you don't ask for butter, you get a dry sandwich. So that's why I asked for butter on both sides, and you can see that there's nothing dry about this breakfast sandwich. Apparently they put molasses in the dough here, which makes it even sweeter. Another reason why I love Tompkins Square Bagels. Nothing more satisfying than a perfectly constructed bagel because you never know how they're going to turn out. This one was amazing. Typically are at Tompkins Square Bagel, and you savor bites like this. A one-of-a-kind, choose your own adventure bagel here. The French toast bagel with birthday cake cream cheese. Tompkins Square Bagels is known for their adventurous cream cheeses. I've been ordering the birthday cake cream cheese for years. It's delicious. It tastes like birthday cake cheesecake. You've got to experience it if you're looking for an off-the-wall bagel. I don't even know how to describe it. I feel like I'm at a diner because it legitimately tastes like French toast. It's like delicious French toast. But then you get this blast of butterscotch icing, but like birthday cake flavored. One of the many things you gotta try when you come to Tompkins Square Bagel. The goal when you're coming into any bagel shop is to try to catch them taking fresh bagels out of the oven. Fortunate for us, they were taking the freshest batch of French toast bagels out of the oven as we walked in, and we are the recipients of perfect timing. As a cookie connoisseur, I'm taking you all to Culture Espresso, the best cookie in New York City. They've got coffee, they've got everything else, but I'm here for the chocolate chip cookies. They also have really good seasonal cookies. Let's see what they have today. I've been coming in here for over 7 years, and you never know what character you're gonna get in your coffee or hot chocolate. Today I got a teddy bear. I almost don't want to drink it because it's so cute, but kind of cold and I'm thirsty. Oh my God. When you think about the perfect chocolate chip cookie, it's about balance. The balance of chocolate chip cookie to chocolate chip. The chocolate's starting to melt. You got this crispy, buttery edge on the side that gives it a nice crunch, but the inside's still moist and soft. I know people hate that word moist, but it's the perfect way to describe these cookies. I think there's no denying the best sidekick for a chocolate chip cookie is a glass of milk, especially a cold glass of milk. This might be controversial. I love whole milk, and I think that's the only way to enjoy one of these cookies. So I'm gonna dip it into this milk and enjoy every bite. Go. We did it. How's it going?
Oh my God, hi, how are you?
Did y'all get cookies today?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can't come here and not get a cookie.
What's your favorite cookie?
Ooh. So I mean, the chocolate chip cookie is amazing, but there's a corn cookie that is like, it's like a cornbread sugar cookie. It's amazing. But I could have every cookie in here. But I hope y'all enjoy it.
Thank you.
Nice to meet y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right.
giving the customers advice?
Your recommendations go a long way in the city when you have people coming up and saying they're coming to have the cookie because they've seen your videos. That's what I love about New York City. There's so many good food places and we haven't even scratched the surface yet. Now, to the corn cookie. The owners describe this cookie best. If cornbread and a sugar cookie walked into a bar, this is the masterpiece. I mean, look at that. I wish there was a way for you all to feel this cookie through the video. It just, the butter's oozing through my fingertip. It smells so good. It smells like cornbread, but like all the things you love about cornbread, like this is gonna be moist. It's just genius. The corn cookie, it's corn, a big lump of knobs.
I mean, then look at this then. I can't imagine a more beautiful thing.
It's so good. Like, I don't know how better to describe it.
It's cone!
Moist and soft and buttery and delicious inside. The outside's crunchy so it's not falling apart. You just gotta come in and try it for yourself. Tell Matt sent you. Best pizza in New York City is always up for debate. There's nothing up for debate when it comes to John's Pizza, one of the best pizzerias in the country. There is always a line when you come to John's on Bleecker, but when you show up early, that gives you the best odds of getting in and having one of the most delicious pies you'll ever taste. This is what happens when you show up early. The Pied Piper of pizza. Just like anything in this world, you ask 10 people, you're gonna get 10 different answers. In my opinion, this is a top 5 pizza in New York City without question. It doesn't get better than John's on Bleecker. So some of the most critical pizza connoisseurs have ranked this pizza up there with the best in the world. And sometimes those people get put on the wall. It's never bad company when you're on the wall with Emma Stone. We just went with traditional pepperoni pizza. I did ask for extra pepperonis because I love pepperonis. You can go crazy with whatever topping you like, but just, I mean, look at this pizza. The crust is perfectly cooked. The pepperoni placement is phenomenal. The sauce to cheese ratio couldn't have been better if it was scientifically created. John's on Bleeckers, ladies and gentlemen. I'm speechless, I'm mind blown, I'm taken aback, I'm on the verge of tears. This is literally, I mean, look at the back of it. When you think of a perfect pizza, this is that. It was cooked perfectly. The cheese is not cheap. The pepperoni, high quality meat. You have a very thin, crispy, crunchy crust. It's not burnt like a lot of these coal-fired ovens tend to do when they're cooking these thin pizzas. They cooked this perfectly, and it didn't take long, and it shouldn't take long when everything's done to perfection. Have you ever seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? This looks like a slice of pepperoni pizza from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's perfect. Like, this is the perfect slice of pie. That's the type of quality you're guaranteed when you come to John's. Anytime you're visiting New York City, I highly recommend checking out Chinatown. It's culturally rich, there's so much going on, the food is delicious, and you can find cheap eats like the ones we're about to experience here at Tasty Dumpling. I lived off the food down here in Chinatown when I first moved to New York City, and I'm so excited to show you all what it's like to eat down here. Just number one. Thank you. Whenever something's cash only in New York City, you know it's gonna slap. Thank you. We've got steamed dumplings and we've got fried dumplings. 4 dumplings is gonna run you $2. Very hard to find anything in New York City for under $2, and we managed to find a delicious dumpling, authentic, juicy, flavorful for only $2. Moments ago, this place was absolutely flooded, and that's typical of, there's constant food tours coming through here, constant locals coming through here. They plated these about 5 minutes ago. It's still steaming. Before we go in, we're gonna splash it with a little bit of chili oil. Wow. And the fact that this is only gonna run you $2, you're not gonna find a deal like this in New York. You can't even ride the subway in New York City for $2. It doesn't get better than that. Look at that. Highly recommend a little drizzle of chili oil, just for that extra kick. And there you have it. The perfect snack when you venture down to Chinatown, especially if you're on a budget. Living in New York City, I'm always looking for a taste of home. And as a North Carolinian, I found that at Bob White's counter. Mac and cheese, biscuits, fried chicken, and a secret menu item that I created myself. I was gonna try to do that pretty. When you're hungry, you just gotta go for it. Ooh. Oh man, look at that. Y'all are in for a treat. First up, we're gonna start with this mac and cheese. I will die on this hill. Best mac and cheese in New York City. I mean, come on. The perfect balance of noodle, cheese, sauce. They're almost al dente. For the star of the show, this buffalo chicken biscuit. Are you serious? This isn't even real. Their chicken is moist, crispy, good on its own. And the fact that you put it in between this buttery, crunchy, but soft in the inside biscuit, it's a match made in heaven. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little bit of this honey and we're gonna drizzle it on top for our first bite. Yeah, that is how it's done. Don't say old Matt never told you anything. Damn! Mama, you're doing well. It's hard to imagine how you could take this biscuit to the next level, but I'm gonna show you 2 ways how you can do it. Here's number 1. Introduce ranch into the equation. So you've already got the honey dripping off the edge of this chicken right here. We're gonna ever so gently dip it into this ranch, creating the buffalo ranch honey trifecta. That's what we like to call in the majors a triple play. Damn! As someone who's been eating ranch for years, some ranch tastes better than other ranches. This ranch right here is different. That's way number 1. The second, we're gonna revisit this mac and cheese, and we're gonna add mac and cheese. Just think about it as a buffalo chicken cheese biscuit. Nothing goes to waste here. Just a little bit of that goodness. You've never seen a more beautiful bite than this. I guarantee you that. Wow. Okay, we're headed to Midtown for one of my favorite midday snack, lunch, really whatever you're in the mood for. They're quick, efficient, and you're gonna leave full. They've got tacos and quesadillas. I love cheese, so I always defer to the quesadilla. And then once they call your name, they walk you down the line and you pick the things that you want on your taco. Guacamole, tomatoes, onions, cilantro, whatever you want. We're about to customize our quesadillas and tacos right now. This is the most efficiently run restaurant in New York City. Everyone has their role. You ready? Yeah. Let's do it. I'm doing well. How are you doing? All the way. That is real time. That is not fast forward. That's not 2.5 speed. That is real time movement. They're working at the speed of light. Jeez. Hey, okay. Okay, Manuel. Okay, my boy. Appreciate you. But we're going crazy with the tacos. Okay, we've got the pork adobada. We're gonna rinse that with some of that lime juice to activate that pork. And that is a taco. Got the chicken quesadilla, and the only difference between these two, bottom of the quesadilla has cheese on it. What you can't see is this just beautiful layer of the warmest melted cheese on the bottom of this taco. This is Mexican street food at its finest. I've never been to Mexico. I don't know how it gets better than this though. I mean, this isn't a hot take to say this is the best quesadilla taco in New York City. I think the main reason why New Yorkers love it is it's fast. Everyone's got somewhere to be, and you saw how quick they were working in the kitchen. They don't waste any time. They get you in and out, and you leave happy and on your way. Y'all ever wonder what that big chunk of meat that spins around under the fire is? It's pork. And I got the pork taco today. Massive chunks of pineapple on top. You saw me sprinkle the lime on there. Not much different than the quesadilla. There's just not that level of cheese underneath. We're gonna see what this pork adobada is talking about. Yo, I might have a new favorite. My boy Garbo behind the camera was adamant that I order this, and against my better judgment, I did it. Y'all know by now I'm a sucker for cheese. I put cheese on everything. So the fact that this doesn't have cheese on it, I was very skeptical. They don't skimp on the meat. Look at that, it's packed with meat. This is my new favorite taco. I'm a taco over quesadilla guy now, I guess. But you guys have to go check it out for yourself. Los Tacos #1. Get back to me on what you think.
There you have it, some of New York City's must-try food stops that you can hit within 24 hours. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like and subscribe to my channel, as I will keep reviewing food places from New York City and beyond, as well as showcase the other side of my life as I'm constantly training to keep my body in elite shape to break that sub 3-hour marathon. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.